Hey friends, in this video we're going to explore how to learn about cryptocurrency basics, and if you're new around here, my name is Yath. I'm a brand new junior doctor here in London. To explore cryptocurrency, we'll split this video into two very important parts. So in the first part of this video, we'll look at why bother learning about cryptocurrency in the first place, and for this I have three important reasons. And then in the second part of this video, we'll look at how to actually learn more about cryptocurrency and the fundamentals of it. And for this, I have three important resources that I personally used and would highly recommend to all of you. Alright guys, now let's get into the video, and if you do find any value in this video, please do leave a like down below. It really does help me, and if you haven't already, please do consider subscribing as well. Okay, so when it comes to learning about cryptocurrency, you would want to learn it in the same way and for the same reasons you would want to learn absolutely anything else. You want to have a strong foundation of what is cryptocurrency, what are the benefits, what are the downsides, how does it all work, and what are the use cases for it. You want to also become familiar with a lot of the key terms, such as all of these ones on the screen right now, and also when people say decentralized this, decentralized that, altcoins and Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, you want to be able to know what all of that means. And the overarching reason why you'd want to learn about cryptocurrency is actually just to decide, whether you want to invest into it for the future, whether you just want to observe and see what happens over the next decade or two. And finally, you might also want to decide, actually after learning about cryptocurrency, that you don't want to invest into cryptocurrency and you would much rather stick to more traditional investing options such as the S&P 500, such as blue chip stocks, and so on. And just to be clear, nothing in this video is financial advice, it's all just my experience and my learnings. So if I do say anything wrong, please do feel free to correct me, as I'd like to learn as well. Okay, so at the start I said there are three important reasons why I would personally want to learn cryptocurrency. So here they are. Firstly, you might be someone who has no interest in actually investing in cryptocurrency, but you might be interested in furthering your understanding and your knowledge about some of the things that are happening around the world. And it is no surprise that cryptocurrency is a big topic at the moment. It's getting a lot of reach, a lot of interest, and it's in the news pretty much every single day. So if you're that kind of person, then you might want to take some time aside, learn all the fundamentals there is to know using some of the resources that I'm going to share later in the video, and then you can put it aside. After you've learned it, you might still decide that, I still don't want to invest in cryptocurrency, but now you know all the fundamentals, and when people do talk about cryptocurrency, then you can understand what they're actually talking about. Secondly, you might be a person who wants to actually invest in cryptocurrency, and this is where knowing the fundamentals is always super important before you invest in anything. You might be thinking about coins like Bitcoin, Ethereum, or even some altcoins, or even what they call meme coins such as Dogecoin and Shiba Inu. But before you invest in all of this, you probably want to know what it is you're actually investing in. Just as Warren Buffett says, you don't want to invest in anything blindfolded. And as he also says, you don't want to invest in something that you don't ethically believe in or it doesn't feel right to you. So before you actually invest into coins, you do want to learn about the fundamentals of cryptocurrency, how it all came about, what is the infrastructure behind it all, so the blockchain technology, and how it all functions. Finally, given that there are so many comparisons between the dot-com bubble and the dot-com era, including a number of startups that formed during that time, to cryptocurrency, and how cryptocurrency is perhaps considered to be very similar in how it might change society in the future, if you're someone who's very entrepreneurial, then this is the perfect time for you to think about what startup ideas or what projects you can create around cryptocurrency and more generally the blockchain technology to leverage this time that we have at the moment, where we're just at the start of everything, and over the next decade, 2 decades, or even 3 decades, we're going to see so many changes in the world, in society, and in how we do things. For example, if you're like me, I consider myself to be quite entrepreneurial. I've considered how I can use cryptocurrency and more generally the idea of blockchain technology in medicine, and one of the ways I've thought about is actually how we can actually have finer control, finer details about all of the surgical tools, from production to transport to usage to post-processing to cleaning the equipment and then to retransporting. how can all of that be sort of, kept track of using blockchain technology? That's one of the ideas that I've thought about. It's probably a really crap idea, but I'm sure there are so many other ideas that you can come up with, and you can think about having learned the fundamentals of cryptocurrency. So essentially, when you invest into cryptocurrency, you want to do it because you understand what you're actually investing into, you understand what you're buying into, and you understand the risks as well. So this is why I think for anyone generally interested in cryptocurrency, you should first do your research, you should first do your learning, and really try to understand the fundamentals, which now brings us on to the second part of this video, which is actually how to learn about cryptocurrency. So yeah, let's get right into it. So to make your life more convenient, I'm going to break down the second part of this video into 3 further subsections. Firstly, let's look at how I learnt about the fundamentals of cryptocurrency. Secondly, let's look at how I keep up with current trends, current news, and any upcoming important dates. Finally, let's look at how I plan to further my knowledge into cryptocurrency and how I plan to learn more and more details about this entire world. I learnt about the fundamentals of cryptocurrency on YouTube, exactly where you are right now. For example, Ali Abdaal has a fantastic starter video on cryptocurrency. It's roughly 30 minutes long, so it is pretty long, but it's super transparent, super thorough, and very easy to follow. So I'll leave a link to that in the description down below. There are also a number of other YouTubers that I find to be really good when it comes to this kind of content, so I'll also leave links to them as well down below. But the most important thing is, when you learn about cryptocurrency on platforms such as YouTube, you want to compare and contrast. You want to watch many videos, you want to see what everyone is saying, and then you want to decide for yourself what to believe, what to disregard, and what to do some further research on. I also use the website Investopedia, and on this website there's a really fantastic guide on everything about cryptocurrency. It includes what is cryptocurrency, how to buy and sell cryptocurrency, some more information about cryptocurrency strategy, and also some more about the future of cryptocurrency and where everything is going. Generally speaking, Investopedia is a fantastic website to learn anything about finance, anything about personal finance, and also investing. So that's what I use for this, and it's a really trustworthy website, so I'll leave a link to it in the description down below as well. Finally, the 2 most popular cryptocurrency trading platforms. So these are places where you can buy and sell cryptocurrency, and these are Coinbase and Binance. They have their own free guides on everything you need to know about cryptocurrency. So all of the basic stuff, all of the intermediate stuff, and also some of the more detailed, intricate, more advanced stuff as well. So I'd really recommend checking those out. You don't have to put any money in, you can create free accounts just to leverage that free insight. And then when you feel ready, or if you want to, you can begin investing into those platforms as well. I'll leave 2 referral links to those platforms. I have absolutely no affiliation to them. I personally use Binance. So, if you want to sign up and if you want to start investing, we can both gain some free money using my referral link. So what do I use to keep up with the current news, the trends, and also upcoming important dates? Twitter and Reddit are your best friends for this, especially if you're following the key developers and the key people backing each individual coin. Then you're going to hear the latest and greatest from them almost immediately as things happen. Now again, just like consuming news in any part of the world, in any domain, you want to compare and contrast, because no individual news resource or no individual person is going to be completely unbiased and completely transparent. Everyone is going to have their own opinions, their own insights, and their own beliefs about certain things. So you definitely want to follow a number of different people. You definitely want to fish around for yourself, see who generally provides reliable, good, straightforward content, and generally who provides, very timely content as well. So, you don't want to be receiving news 2 weeks after it happens. You want to be receiving it there and then as things are unfolding. For example, if you're interested in Bitcoin, then there are 2 fantastic people that I follow on Twitter for this, and that's 1, Balaji Srinivasan, and 2, Anthony Pomplino. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but these are 2 fantastic guys that provide generally really unbiased information about Bitcoin and its development. So I follow these guys for Bitcoin, then I follow a number of other guys for different coins. So do check out these guys. I'll leave links to them in the description down below. Just a side note, you might also want to follow this small guy called Elon Musk, who seems to have a very, very large influence on the cryptocurrency market. You know, some people would argue this is actually not very good, but it is what it is. And generally when he tweets about cryptocurrency or anything controversial about it, the market seems to flip. So yeah, finally, how do I intend on furthering my knowledge about cryptocurrency and learning more details? So I'm going to do this in two different ways. Essentially, there are two apps, Brilliant and Skillshare. Both have incredible resources, incredible courses on cryptocurrency and on blockchain itself more generally. What I plan to do is go through a number of these courses, see what I can take away from those, and maybe I'll make a video or two on that, so do watch out for that as well. And I'm also going to read a number of the famous popular books that have been recommended to me about cryptocurrency. For example, there's one called Blockchain Revolution that I've been recommended to a number of times, so I'm going to read that as well. I'll probably make a YouTube video on it as well, or maybe I'll just share it in my weekly newsletter on self-growth. So if that sounds interesting to you, and if you want to stick around for all of those summaries, please do consider subscribing to the channel. And if you haven't already, do consider subscribing to my weekly newsletter as well. We have over 900 people in our community at the moment, and it continues to grow, and I'd love to have you on board as well. I hope you found this video valuable. Every single week I appreciate all of your likes, all of your comments, and also anyone that shares these videos to other people that might find them valuable. So if you did, please do consider doing all of those things. It really does help a small creator like me grow on this massive platform that is YouTube. Finally, here's a very short playlist of some of my most favorite videos. So if you do have the time, please do check them out. And if you really enjoy them, share it with your friends. Tell them there's this really small guy on YouTube trying to make it big time, and let's do this all together. As always, stay safe, stay happy, and I'll see you very soon.